Today we're going on a little tour of the city.
And lucky enough, there's a cacao festival in Centro. That sounds like a bit of us.
It does. And yesterday, or a few days ago, we did a walking tour, a free walking tour around the city, which was the best way to see the city. We went to some markets and stuff. But the last few days we're just exploring.
I love sorry to interrupt you. I love San Cristobal because all the streets are one way, but the architecture is so different. So many colors and like the graffiti wall. Like look at this right here. Is this new? The rest has always been here.
The city is recognized by UNESCO as a magical pueblo for its textiles and culture. And it's definitely performing.
Cacao festival, and I'm excited to just go around and try all of the cacao. Chocolate.
It is popping out here on a Sunday. Mucho dinero. Little hack. Santander and HSBC have like a $3 charge on international cards, and other ones have like a $20 charge. So always go to these two banks.
So much fun. Everyone is so nice, and it's so nice that like they don't expect you to really buy it, but they love their craft and what they're giving, so they're happy for you to just try it.
Yeah.
And there's so many new things that I've never tried, like that orange drink was cacao, and you could really taste the cinnamon. Wow.
Salsa de cacao. Oh my god. It's hot, but it's amazing. Oh my gosh. And here we're trying raw cacao fruit. The outside is like the sweetest, delicious fruit. And then you bite into it, and that's the purple seed, filled with the polyphenols, the purple polyphenols. So amazing. It's starting to rain, so everyone's packing up their stuff. But that was such an amazing experience. Everyone was so generous.
Look what we got!
We got a cacao candle.
A cacao candle.
That was amazing.
Tom brought a rain jacket, I didn't, so you just have to embrace it and move along. But we're going towards the sun, so. We have about a 10-minute walk to a really nice vegan library restaurant, but it's hailing. Literally hailing.
Within seconds, the road turns into a river.
We made it to this vegan library place, and the owner speaks English, thankfully, and he has made special meals that both of us, Tom and I, are going to have today. So it's not like we get to pick anything from the menu, so I'm really excited to see what he's made and enjoy it. I'm soaking wet, but I'm happy.
It's beautiful. I'm a vegan chef as well in New Zealand.
Are you a vegan chef?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
In New Zealand?
From New Zealand, yeah. It's the time we need to like support ourselves and the planet. And for me, my activism is through food. We sat in Gerardo's restaurant for about an hour and a half, eating some delicious food and sheltering from the storm while we shared our stories. At the end, he treated us to a delicious local cacao from his friend's farm.
I tried to do it like this, but it's still fermented.
Mm-hmm. Oh no! My poor shoes!
The next day just wasn't feeling so well, but I went to a neighbouring town called Chamula with some friends. And this town has a really interesting story. It's almost entirely indigenous, and we went specifically to see this church, which used to be a traditional Catholic cathedral, but now it's used for Mayan religious practices and was more like a temple inside. We weren't allowed to take photos or videos inside, but the floor was covered in a carpet of pine needles and there were thousands of candles ablaze. And I even saw someone sacrifice a chicken. For me, this was such an interesting cultural experience that I'll never forget. When I got back, Jess was feeling a lot better, and so we decided to explore the town. This was one of the many cute little trinket stores there are in San Cristobal. We're cooking some crepes with a French man, and we're gonna make some pasta with an Italian woman. What a delight. Straight in. Say, yay, pasta, making clips. Today we've come for an adventure up to El Arcotete, which is about a 30-minute colectivo ride from the town, and we're surrounded in this pine forest and it feels special to be back out in nature again.
I am the director of cinematography today because Tom's usually the one always behind the camera. I don't know what I was expecting, where I don't look up any of the stuff of where we're going, and I'm completely blown away of the beauty of this nature right now, and the caves that we're about to go in and the running water. It feels really good to be back in nature. It's been really cool to ground a bit in San Cristobal de las Casas because we've been at this amazing hostel and the people that we've met have also been there for a similar amount of time. And you just end up meeting people from all over the world. That we played Exploding Kittens last night, and now we're on an adventure with these two guys from Italy, and our good friend Elisabetta left yesterday, who was also from Italy, and a good friend from France. And it's just such a deep connection where you get all over the world and then you have these friends that you can visit later in life. Or maybe not. Just these brief moments of connection and community outside of your bubble that you usually know. Someone told us it was going to be really cold here. Thankfully I actually wore a tank top, but I've got leggings on, a huge Patagonia, and it's not cold, it's very hot. But it's beautiful. We've got mushrooms, ferns, pine trees, the sounds of birds, green everywhere. Dragonflies, whoa! Huge dragonfly.
It's like 80 totally, yeah. That's beautiful.
Okay, I spoke too soon. It is pretty cold up here. I think I'll probably have to put my jacket on in a little bit.
This is so cool. Look at the formations. Wow, this is so insanely incredible. I've been saying this a lot lately, but I've never seen anything like this before. It's so cool. This is so cool.
I just hit my head really bad on the cave top.
Right here, we're in one of the deepest caves in all of Mexico. Follow me. Wow.
You wouldn't want to be afraid of Santa Claus in here. Claustrophobic? This morning we headed to Guatemala.
It's almost 4 in the morning. Our shuttle's about to be here to take us to Guatemala, and we leave Mexico. I don't know what time we're gonna get to Guatemala, but
One last dose of Valentina's before we leave.